Burning flames amidst mountain views, juicy fresh beef tongues, amazing Caucasian delicacies cooking in the wild. Stay tuned, dear adventurers, for a feast of laughter and flavour awaits. Greetings from the captivating realms of Azerbaijan, where vibrant clear streams dance gracefully amidst awe-inspiring vistas and the freshest of air. Get ready for village chaos, slippery stones, and the beauty of wild nature. And hey, while you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a fantastic comment. I read every one of them. Today, we will prepare fried beef tongues with a crispy, appetizing crust. This dish is a true treasure of Caucasian cuisine, and I'm delighted to share all the secrets of its preparation with you. Don't forget to rinse them thoroughly in water. Beef tongue is rich in protein, iron, zinc, B vitamins, and other beneficial substances. Beef tongue has a tender and soft texture. While I'm busy preparing the meat and trusting my faithful knives to do the job, you can check out our assortment in the store. Who knows, you might find something that impresses your friends and makes your neighbors beg for your cooking secrets. In Azerbaijani cuisine, beef tongue is used in various dishes. One of the most popular methods of preparing is frying it to a golden crust, which gives the tongue a crispy texture and rich flavor. Preparing beef tongue requires certain skills and patience. First, it's boiled to soften, then peeled and further cooked, fried, stewed, or baked. Historically, beef tongue in Azerbaijan was a symbol of luxury and sophistication. It was prepared for special occasions, such as holidays and family celebrations, emphasizing the importance of the event. In Azerbaijani culture, beef tongue is a symbol of hospitality. It's served at the table to amaze and delight guests, demonstrating respect and attention to them. Different regions of Azerbaijan may have their own beef tongue preparation features. For instance, in mountain villages, it can be baked with local herbs and spices, giving the dish a unique taste and aroma. Meanwhile, we have already lit the fire and put our beef tongues to boil in water with Elysium verum, black pepper, and garlic, covering them with a lid. On average, tongues of this size need to be boiled for about 3 to 3.5 hours. To make sure the dish is ready, simply pierce the tip of the tongue with a fork. Early autumn in the mountains is an incredible sight. The leaves on the trees are already shimmering with golden and red hues. The air is filled with freshness and a light, cool breeze. Meanwhile, I've already taken the tongues off the fire, and I'm now preparing the place for frying them. When I was little, my grandmother often cooked beef tongues. We often gathered with the whole family around a large table, sharing stories, laughing, and enjoying the food. Meanwhile, we're preparing water for our samovar, which means a tea break is coming soon. My next step will be peeling the tongue. Now, let's talk about how to choose the right tongue. The main characteristic of beef tongue quality when buying in a store is, of course, its freshness. Therefore, when purchasing a packaged product, pay attention to the seller's rating and the sanitary service stamp. The meat should be checked by all the necessary authorities. The colour of fresh beef tongue usually has a purple hue. If you notice pinkish colours, it's likely the result of repeated freezing and thawing. A greyish coating is also a sign of a bad product. Fresh meat should have a pleasant, meaty aroma and nothing else. Also, pay attention to the cut. If it releases watery, clear mixture, it indicates that the product has been frozen several times. Today, as almost always, I'm accompanied by my beloved pets. Now, let's slice the tongues into thin slices. I need to do everything in a short time, as today, as usual, I'm expecting guests for lunch. In Azerbaijan, hospitality is a sacred duty. When guests come to us, we always try to surprise them with the best dishes. Fried beef tongues are one such dish. It symbolizes warmth, coziness, and our hospitality. Meanwhile, I'm pouring hot water into the teapot, and soon will be enjoying my delicious tea, getting aesthetic pleasure from the beauty around me. While being here in the mountains, I realize how important it is to return to the roots, to nature, and to our heritage. Well, now it's time for a tea break. The tea ceremony in Azerbaijan is an ancient tradition that has been carefully passed down from generation to generation. In every sip of tea lies the history of the people, their culture and soul. This ceremony symbolizes respect for guests, love for loved ones, and the ability to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. And now it's time to slice the vegetables. Vegetables in Azerbaijani cuisine not only complement the taste qualities of dishes, but also play an important role in the aesthetics of serving. Meanwhile, we salt and pepper the already sliced potatoes to send them to fry. Don't forget to subscribe to our social media channels to catch all the new and interesting content. Fresh vegetables are often served as salads. One of the most popular is shakar, which consists of chopped tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, and greens. Vegetables are often served raw as a garnish to meat and fish dishes. This creates a bright and colourful composition on the table and promotes healthier eating. There are many recipes in Azerbaijani cuisine where fresh vegetables are a key ingredient. For example, pilaf with vegetables or kebabs, often served with sliced vegetables. During national holidays and family celebrations, fresh vegetables occupy a central place on the table. This symbolizes abundance and hospitality. Meanwhile, we've already sliced our vegetables into slices and are now finely chopping garlic to give them a bit of spice. This time, I decided to mix the garlic with oil. Such oil is suitable for dressing salads, cold appetizers, and sandwiches. We add a pinch of salt and ground black pepper and mix everything well. Meanwhile, I add some corn oil and send our potatoes to fry until golden brown. fresh herbs picked directly from the forest clearing, fresh mushrooms found under ancient trees, pure spring water. All of this fills the food with unique freshness. Meanwhile, we have already fried most of our vegetables, prepared the lavash, and are now placing them on the lavash. Cooking outdoors allows you to feel a deep connection with the surrounding world. You cook food from what nature has provided, creating a special feeling of gratitude and respect. Don't forget to check out our assortment in the store. Who knows, you might find something that impresses your friends and makes your neighbours beg for your cooking secrets. Meanwhile, we are already filling our mushrooms with wonderful garlic oil. This culinary duet, mushrooms and garlic oil. Our other vegetables are also ready. Don't forget about the hot pepper. It will add the necessary piquancy and brightness to our dish. These are special moments that are remembered for a lifetime. How you lit the fire, how the first aroma of roasted meat spread through the surroundings, how everyone laughed and shared stories over dinner. You can cook as you wish, experiment with ingredients, and enjoy the process and the result. This sense of freedom fills each dish with special meaning and energy. We added some garlic oil on top of our tongue and now wait a bit more until our meat is fully cooked. Beef tongue can be stored for a long time in frozen form, making it a convenient product for storage and use. The consumption of animal tongues dates back to ancient times. In ancient cultures such as ancient Rome and ancient Greece, tongue was considered a delicacy and served at the tables of wealthy people. Meanwhile, our tongue is ready, and we place it with the other vegetables on the lavash. The smell is simply delightful. I hope it tastes just as good. Look at this appetizing crispy crust. Now we move on to the final stage, preparing the mushrooms with garlic oil. Mushrooms have a unique taste and texture on their own. Depending on the type, they can be tender, meaty, or crispy. Garlic oil is not just an ingredient, it's a true elixir of flavor. When the oil slowly heats in the pan with finely chopped garlic, it acquires a rich and spicy aroma. Mushrooms absorb the aroma of garlic, becoming even more flavorful and aromatic. The oil envelops the mushrooms, giving them softness and juiciness. Meanwhile, our mushrooms are ready. We drizzle the tongue and vegetables with a bit of oil dripping from the mushrooms, and voila! Our culinary masterpiece is complete. We just need to taste it and serve it to our guests. We take the lavash, and it's time to taste our dish. What a delicate and tender taste of the meat. What a genius combination with perfectly fried vegetables and soft lavash.
Super.
I give this dish, like all the dishes before it, a big fat thumbs up. And now, of course, it's time to welcome our little guests. Dig in, boys, there's enough food for everyone. Be sure to wash it down with a sweet drink to further stimulate your appetite. And don't forget about the lavash. This dish is important to eat with it. And our video now is coming to an end. So, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the bell to be the first to know all the news. See you in the next video.
Kanalımıza dəstək olmaq istəyirsinizsə, onlayn mağazamızdan xüsusi bıçaq və ya taxta qablarımızı əldə edə bilərsiniz. Mağazanın linki videonun altındakı təsvirdə var. Super.